Hello, my name is Dr. Bonnie Warhol, and I'm the Medical Director at Courage Center and a rehab physician. Each day I work with individuals who have physical, developmental, or intellectual disabilities to help improve their quality of life. Physical activity plays a very important part in achieving and maintaining good health. Physical activity can assist in weight control and reduce the risk of obesity. It can also reduce a whole host of chronic diseases such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and hypertension. In addition, regular physical activity can often result in improved self-esteem and mood, as well as improved quality of life. Yet many individuals, including individuals with disabilities, do not engage in enough physical activity to reap these benefits. The purpose of this video series is to identify simple, functional ways to incorporate physical activity into an individual's daily routine. There are 3 video sessions. I recommend you watch these videos in order as each builds on the other. This video will touch on proper form, simple activities, and overcoming barriers to activity so that the people you support can develop strength, balance, and endurance. We also encourage you to keep in mind that participants in physical activity programs should have some control in decision-making, and your positive attitude toward teaching individuals with disabilities can increase their motivation towards participating in physical activity. Physical activity experiences should always offer fun, enjoyment, and excitement for the people you support. By supporting the people you work with, you will also be working toward the 30 minutes of activity you need each day. I recommend before individuals start any exercise program, particularly people with chronic health problems or disabilities, to first consult a physician before beginning. All individuals should start out slowly and gradually build up to give the body time to adjust.
It's important to have a well-balanced, consistent exercise routine. Developing strength, balance, and endurance creates a strong foundation for other activities. Not exercising on a regular basis can lead to a decline in strength, coordination, balance, and flexibility over time. This can affect our health, attitude, and ability to perform daily living activities. Each of us begins an exercise routine at a different level of fitness. For a person just starting to become more active, it's important to start slowly and build up to 30 minutes of activity most days. Because each person is different, fitness goals and activity programs should be developed to meet the needs of the individual. When working with someone, it's important that they have a sense that you're engaged in what they're doing. For example, eye contact, talking, and smiling are all ways to show that they have your undivided attention and support. Talk with them about their goals for that day's exercise program, so you both know what to expect from each other. And of course, being consistent with any exercise routine helps in creating goals, motivating the client, and maintaining their overall health. Some clients will need maximum assistance to do their exercise routine. When transferring a client, use good body mechanics. Position your feet a shoulder width apart. Bend your knees slightly and extend your backside as if you're sitting in a chair. Above all, lift from your legs and not your back, and keep the person no more than 12 inches away from you. Range of motion is an important aspect of an exercise routine. It helps keep joints loose and movable. As this demonstration shows, the staff person is moving the individual's arm or leg to the point before it starts getting uncomfortable. You don't want to hurt the person, but at the same time, try to slowly move the body part through the entire range of motion. Notice how the staff person is supporting the joints that are being moved. Stretching after exercise is key to ensure that the individual does not feel stiff and tight afterward. As with exercise, stretches should be brought only to the point where the individual feels the stretch without feeling pain. Hold each stretch for at least 30 seconds. It's especially important to stretch areas that are particularly tight. In this case, the focus is on tightness in the back of the client's legs. Note, too, that the staff person is making sure that joints are being supported during the stretch. It is so important that individuals enjoy what they're doing, especially when it comes to physical exercise. When the client and staff person are engaged with each other, they're both more likely to continue the exercise program and have fun doing it. Some people use equipment such as this standing frame, which aids in their exercise program. Only individuals who have received instruction on the proper use should use specialty equipment. If you have any questions, be sure to ask your manager. It's important to provide supervision while a person is exercising, especially when using specialty equipment. Not paying attention by talking on your cell phone or texting while your client is using these devices is not safe. It's important to always stay engaged with the individual. This individual began her exercise program slowly and then added more demands to her routine over time to achieve greater strength and endurance. For example, some clients may go beyond the recommended goal of 30 minutes of daily exercise. In some cases, as with these individuals, it is important to have an exercise routine prescribed by a health professional. Particular exercises and weight levels have been set for safety reasons. If you feel like the individual you're working with is ready to make adjustments in his or her program, talk to your supervisor about arranging a personal training session. When working with individuals, safety is always a top priority. Always use a transfer belt when helping someone stand or walk. When individuals first stand up from their wheelchair, focus on proper posture and center of gravity so they learn to create proper balance. You may need to tell them to stand up straight, put their shoulders back, and keep their chin up so they're looking straight in front of them. A wider stance also provides a better base of support. If individuals are able to walk with assistance, this is a great time to incorporate additional activity to increase endurance. Leaving the wheelchair on one end of the room and having clients walk to each piece of equipment are suggested when this can be done safely. Paying attention to safety is especially important when an individual is using a piece of equipment. Notice that the seat of the new step can be turned to make transferring easier and safer. See how this individual and the person working with her continue to communicate even when she's exercising. This helps with motivation and ensures that the person exercising stays in proper alignment. Another common piece of exercise equipment that many homes have is the stationary bike. Although the equipment may not be as high-tech as what you see here, the same safety advice applies. Always make sure that the seat is set to the right seat number and provide assistance if needed. Although the people in your home may not need to be as closely supervised as this individual, it's important to make sure the individuals you support follow safety precautions, such as wearing the safety clip while the treadmill is in use and making sure the treadmill is completely stopped before a client tries to get off. Even ordinary chairs can be used when getting physical activity. While sitting on a chair, you can do a variety of exercises in order to improve overall strength. Some examples include reaching out to the side, doing sit-to stands, using a squishy ball squeezing between the thighs, or using a TheraBand to pull, push, and extend for upper body strengthening. Barbells are also an easy addition to the exercise routine. They can be used for bicep curls, tricep extensions, overhead presses, and more. Individuals need strength for many daily living activities such as getting out of bed, getting dressed, helping in the kitchen, and brushing their teeth. Focusing on the whole body not only balances individuals overall, but also gives them the ability and confidence to do or assist with their daily living activities. There are many benefits to increasing the activity level of group home clients. These can include a more balanced atmosphere, with people tending to be happier when they're more active, increased confidence, and a sense of contributing to the home, greater ease with daily living activities, and fewer doctor visits, hospital stays, and sick days. Here are the key points to remember. An effective exercise routine contains endurance, strengthening, range of motion, and stretching. The goal is to achieve 30 minutes of activity most days per week. Communication is important to keep the individual exercising in proper alignment and on task. The more individuals are engaged, the more likely they are to continue their exercise program. Remember, it's not only important to keep the individual safe while exercising, but to also keep yourself safe by using proper body mechanics. Always ask a fitness professional if you are unsure of how to do an exercise or how many times the individual should complete a particular exercise. If someone has a prescribed exercise program, do it. If they have a prescribed piece of exercise equipment, use it. If you have any questions, be sure to ask your manager. And above all, have fun.